everybody. Full room over here. I know you guys are thinking, and despite my bright hair color, my father does love me. He's here right now, but we'll stop at that. And I don't work at Hot Topic either, so no discount for you guys, sorry. But anybody here, we are from New York City, a bunch of us, right? And some of us are single, so anybody else here proud of their intimacy issues? No? Okay. Well, I recently had a streak that was so bad while being single in New York that the most intimate encounter I had occurred on the R train, coming home from girls' night out, which is always a horrible thing. Never let your woman do girls' night out. It never ends right. So I'm coming home, and if you ever see women, we wear these 6-inch heels because we're stupid. So my feet hurt. I take off my heels and I fall asleep on the R train, and I'm awoken to a homeless man rubbing my feet. Every time I tell this story, everybody has the same reaction. They're like, ew, that's so gross. He was touching you? What did you do? Pauline, what'd you do? I said, well, what did you think I did? Obviously, I didn't tell him to stop. He had the hands of an angel. A dirty, dirty angel. So I did the only thing I could do. I tipped him $3, then went back to sleep. Because it's not every night that you get a free rub and tug on the way to Bay Ridge. Just a little tourist tip for you guys. Save your money. But I do make a lot of good choices. I used to work at a strip club. Not as a dancer though, because if I was financially astute, I would have been a dancer. I just served drinks. So I like to continue that trend of really making my parents proud. So the only thing worse that you can do as a daughter than work at a strip club is become a female comedian. Because essentially it's the same thing. Your little girl's getting on stage every night and exposing herself in front of a room full of strangers, you guys. Only instead of a pole, it's a microphone stand, and you can't joke your way through college. My loans are going nowhere. It sucks too though, because if I was a stripper, I probably would have had a really cool name like Sprinkles, because I have freckles. Or like Galaxy. They always have the best stripper names. But it's neither here nor there. I missed my chance. I do believe that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, because there's a bunch of issues that we just completely react differently to. Like, is anybody here intrigued by time travel? Woo! We should have it by now, right? It's 2015. But when you think about it, okay, any guy I talk to, they have like a time travel theory of what they would do, like their to-do list if they were able to travel back in time. And all of the time, like 110% of the time, it always includes going back and befriending a dinosaur. This makes sense. That's a great idea. Befriending, training a velociraptor, whatever. Now women, and I'm just going to speak for myself, but I know you guys would think the same thing. Women would only travel back in time to unfuck somebody. Like, yeah, sure, I could have went back and stopped that one guy from fucking the AIDS monkey, but did you see the guy I dated in college? No thank you. No thank you at all. Men are really mature with some things. One thing I'd like to ask you guys to really step your game up and mature about is when girls are like talking about their menstrual cycle, because if we have to go through it, you guys could at least hear about it. Or just ignore it a little bit. Put on your Beats headphones, I don't know. Turn up the game. I've dated some guys that say some really ignorant things about girls. Like, oh, it's so gross, you guys are bleeding. It attracts bears. My boyfriend wouldn't go near me during Shark Week. I'm like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So when I thought about the bear thing, I was like, you know what? I wish it did attract bears. Because think about it, a woman that's in full PMS mode, the only thing she wants to do is fight a fucking bear. Just bring it! It'd be great if that was like a monthly service, like your girl's like really getting testy and then ding dong, there's a bear at the door. I heard your woman's getting a little salty. They just wrestle for 5 minutes and then she's like a Zen cow for 3 more weeks. I think we're on to something, I don't know. But also, nobody specified what kind of bear I'd be attracting. Like, what if it's Yogi the bear and he's going to bring me a picnic basket of rainbows and chocolate? I want to attract a bear. Or Snuggle maybe comes over and does the laundry while I lay with a heating pad and cry watching Sons of Anarchy. I'm not over it yet. I'm not over it. Oh, Charlie Hunnam. It's just, oh my God, there's too many things that you guys have to change with that. What else? Ooh, okay. Anybody here in a relationship? Yeah. A lot of people in a relationship here. You guys aren't proud of that? There's couples everywhere. Raise your hand if you're paying the bill tonight. Then I'll see who's a couple. Who's this guy? You're paying everybody's bill? It's the man bun. Great. But I'm in a relationship, and I realized that being in a relationship, I'm just as bad as it as I was at being single. Because I haven't mastered the balance of being a crazy bitch and being not a crazy bitch. I realized this when we were driving in the car the other day, and this backseat driver broad has the nerve to open her mouth and say, "At the next light, make a left." It was like, you don't tell my man what to do! So to fix that, we had to change his GPS voice to a male Australian. I don't like that. Siri likes to overstep her boundaries sometimes. It's easy to rectify that situation. A lot of weird things happen while driving. You're not allowed to drink and drive, obviously. You're not allowed to text and drive. But did you guys know in Montana there's actually a law, no jerking off while driving? Wikipedia it. Yeah. But now that begs the question, what was happening in Montana that this had to become a law on the books? Like, what were the stats at? What did the little pie chart look like? That they were like, no more! Never again will a Montanian die with his dick in his hand. Or imagine being the investigating cops on the scene. There's a Jeep flipped over in a ravine somewhere, and it's like, all right, there's no other vehicle involved, no deer, no alcohol, and it says, dick in the hand. Call it in, Williams, you got another one. So I'm going to leave you guys with my little PSA. I know some of you guys are Taurus, some of you guys aren't. If you're going to drink tonight, which I hope you do, don't drive. No texting and driving. Because if you're not good at it by now, you just don't do it. Millennials, if you're below 30, you should be able to text and drive, or else, like, Darwin has a theory about that, you shouldn't be here. But if you're going to jerk off and drive, use the buddy system. Have a friend do it. Right? This just makes sense. Like, teamwork makes the dream work. Or bring back Roadhead. I mean, maybe I'm just old school, but it's just a safety thing. But I'm Pauline Herveaux, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy it.